7-1 in their last 9 games against the Kings. That includes the postseason sweep at the end of last season. We're going to head downstairs now. Blues head coach Ken Hitchcock speaking with the media just a few moments ago. Here are his comments.
It's an easy time to beat everybody up. We're not playing with the sense of urgency collectively throughout our lineup for 60 minutes that's necessary to win the National Hockey League. We're playing in spurts, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, but we're not playing over 60 minutes with that necessary paying the price that you have to win. And even then, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but when you don't pay the price on a consistent basis and you lose as many board battles as we lost tonight, you're not going to win the hockey game.
Your reaction to Euro not being able to go and what effect that had?
I think everybody, you know, it just happened so quick. It was after the warm-up, so it's not like, so I don't think it was just like we're going to play. And, you know, I think everybody was in a little bit of shock, but it is what it is, JR. You know, like, he had 3 really good days of practice, and then, I don't know, somewhere in the warm-up he pulled it again, and, you know, so it isn't good for us right now. It's not a good time for the team right now, and we're just going to have to learn to battle through it.
How do you, I know it's hard to explain, but how do you lose that? I mean, you guys, you always talked last season and early this season about being all in, and now
I think you have to regain it. I don't think you lose it. I think you have to regain it. I think just assuming that it happens every year, Dan, it isn't that isn't what it is. You have to go and work to regain it. And we worked really hard to gain that accountability, but we're only part in. We're not all the way in. You know, we're not in on a consistent basis. It was easy at the start, but we're not all in. And the guys know that. And there's going to have to be a much higher level of an all-in mentality if we expect to win hockey games. All our scoring chances against good teams come on the power play. They don't come 5-on-5. Well, you have to really dig in 5-on-5 against good hockey clubs to create scoring opportunities. And we don't get those. We didn't get them against Nashville. We didn't get them against Detroit. And we certainly didn't get them tonight. So this is the homestand from hell. We lost our goalie. We didn't play as well, and now we got to take this onto the road, and we've got to be much more accountable to each other. That, to me, we don't compete at a high level for 60 minutes, and we pay the price because of it. The games are being all out there, but you look at our second periods, and they're soft. They're soft second periods. You know, we're getting beat on faceoffs, we're getting beat on the boards, we're getting beat on loose pucks, and then we recover. But you can't win like that. And that's a big difference. And that has to change. There's no cavalry coming, there's no rescue party coming to take care of us. We got to do it ourselves. And the guys are going to have to find from within a much higher level of compete for each other. And that's going to have to change.
Is the lock back to square one with the injury?
We'll let you know tomorrow on it. So.
Guys were saying that early on in the season, looking back, guys were too worried about stats. Where did that come from? You know, with this team, why were guys worried about stats?
Because I was explaining this before. This is not the team that collected all the points last year, JR. Okay? This is the team that played in the playoffs. This is not the team that collected the points.